Good morning. How you doing today? I'm just here making some carrot juice. I just decided I've made it many times, but I just decided to make a quick video of what's happening. You got one half teaspoon of ground nutmeg. You got 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You got half a teaspoon of ginger, fresh ginger. That you just grate. This is a strainer to strain the pulps from the carrot. You got 1 can of coconut milk with sugar, one half a cup, half a cup of sugar, and this will go for, you heat it over the heat for about 30 minutes roughly. Will do it. It'll get thick, nice and thick. Then over here you got the carrot. Normally you could use more carrots, but I prefer use 6 cups of carrots, 4 cups of water, and then I'm gonna set that on extract. See, it says extract. I'm just gonna set that on extract, and that will take all the separate all, like really get it all squeezed out. Then I'll take the pulps out with the strainer. So that's where I'm at right now. You got to keep this turning also so it doesn't burn on the bottom. This is just 1 can of coconut milk with half cup of sugar. You could use a lesser sweetener if you don't like regular cane sugar, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 30 minutes will do this good. Got about 10 more minutes to go. It's kind of periodically you just come in, make sure you just kind of don't press on the spoon, just kind of just work it around so the bottom doesn't, it's milk, so don't get stuck on the bottom and then burn. That's coconut milk. 1 can of coconut milk. You could get that in the store. The Grace brand is good. They have different brands. Coconut milk. Oh, this one is the Jamaican brand. But they you're gonna see when you go to the store. They got options. Yeah, so that's what's up. Got a timer there, so don't go over unnecessary time. So once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and when this is done, when about 30 minutes after it's done, you just let it cool and then put it in the fridge to get that extra coolness. You don't want to work with the warm or hot liquid, so to speak. So you just go ahead and put that in a container, or you could keep, if you have space in your fridge, you could just once the pot is not too hot, you let it cool off for a little bit. You put a cover on, you put it in the fridge. That'll be fine. I suggest to put it in a plastic container. If you're gonna put it in the fridge, sometimes when it gets cool, it gets so hard. But a plastic container, you could just go ahead and pry it, like bend the container, and it just falls right out. If it gets really hard. Periodically, just kind of make sure the bottom is not sticking. Make sure that you get that nice and liquidy. It sticks to the bottom, then it starts burning. You don't want that burnt taste in your carrot juice. Yep. Trust me, this carrot juice, you're gonna want to save some for later, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna really be hard, I promise you. Tastes so good. Oh, if you like carrot. This is not no vegan carrot juice. This is real This is carrot juice from before vegan time. When I say vegan, I mean you know what I mean, that non-tasting kind of concept. Yeah, so that's where it's at. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this done. Coming up in 6 minutes. Go ahead and press start on that. I recommend this blender anytime. This bad boy. And that's it, just like that. Go ahead and turn this bad boy off. Yeah, I bought this blender. I'm very proud of this blender. Very, very, very powerful blender. Let's go back and check on the milk. I'll do a separate video, I guess, to combine everything, because this is gonna take some time to cool down. So I'm gonna take the pulps out the carrot. I'm gonna need 2 hands to do that. So all you're pretty much doing is just straining the carrots, the pulps, the pieces from the liquid in a big pan. If you have like a big bowl or something that you could work in, not have mess anywhere, you know. You get like one of those coffee straining bags, or you have those the straining cloth, the one-time use straining cloth at the store you could use. Sure, yeah, it's starting to get on the bottom right there a little bit. Yep, you can feel the thickness of the milk now. It's like when we were kids, you remember those sweet milk, the thick milk? It's starting to feel like that. Not quite there yet, but it's getting there. Yeah, I keep my space. I try to keep my space clean as possible at all times. This is a dishwasher, by the way. You just pull it out, just in case you're wondering. Anyway, that's where it's at. I'm gonna have to use my 2 hands now to get the carrot juice. So pretty much you're just going to throw it out of the blender into a big pan, a big bowl, through this that just separates. And then when it gets caught in that, you just squeeze the extra juice out. That's my pan right here. Boom. So, you know, just open this bad boy. Instead of using a traditional one of these, it's not going to get the fine stuff. You could probably use this for the first wave of it, and then go back and use this, so you don't have this filling up too quick. Yeah, you could double use. That might work. So you get the heavier trunk out of it, and then you squeeze it out, so you get all the juice out of it, and then you could go back and use this, so this doesn't fill up, because this is going to do it so fine. You know, you don't want it like filled up, and you know, you take a longer time. So yeah, you probably could use this, and then when you're done, you hit it with a second wave with this. There you go. Anyway, that's what's going to happen. So this is going to go for another 2 minutes, 3 minutes thereabout, and then I'll put it to cool, put it in the fridge, and it's just going to go ahead and get it cool. I'm going to separate the pulps from the carrots right now, and then set that aside until this is cool, and then later I'll combine this, the carrot juice, or the carrot extract, and these ingredients. As I said, it's half a teaspoon nutmeg, a half 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and half a teaspoon of ginger, grated ginger. You just get a ginger at the store, just grate it. Boom. All right, there you go. So later I'll just blend them all together, and there you go. Chill and use it until it's time to drink.